Effective leaders, they lead by example. And that's what Jesus did. Welcome to Pathways of Hope. My name is Alvin Fabella. And today, let's reflect on the Gospel of Luke, chapter 6, verses 12 to 19. In only a few verses, Jesus shows us four things that every Christian should be doing. Number one, praying. In these days he went out to the hills to pray, and all night he continued in prayer to God. Jesus shows us the importance of praying. In the verse, it says that he went up to the hill to pray. Jesus was intentional. He was deliberate when it comes to his prayer time. It's the same with us. We are also called to be deliberate, to be intentional in our prayer time. We should not treat prayer like something to just fill up an open schedule, or something we do to just waste our time away, or maybe if we need something. Prayer is one of the core foundations of our relationship with God. So always find time to pray. Number two, Jesus calls us to be sharing. Sharing what? Sharing the good news. And he came down with them and stood on a level place with a great crowd of his disciples and a great multitude of people from all Judea and Jerusalem and the sea coast of Tyre and Sidon, who came to hear him. Jesus was always ready to share the good news to as many people as possible. He did it any place, anytime, any day. You, yes you are called to do the same. When was the last time that you shared about Jesus to somebody? And it doesn't have to be a big crowd. You don't have to go far, far away to do mission work in sharing the good news. You can do it in your family. You can do it in your neighborhood, in your home, in your workplace. Jesus tells us that we should be sharing the good news to the ends of the earth. Very important. Always remember to share the good news to as many people as possible. Third thing that we should be doing as followers of Jesus Christ is making disciples. He called his disciples and chose from them 12. He named the apostles, Simon, whom he named Peter, Andrew, his brother, James and John, Philip and Bartholomew, Matthew and Thomas, and James the son of Alphaeus, and Simon who was called the Zealot, and Judas the son of James, and Judas Iscariot, who became a traitor. Our role as disciples doesn't end in simply sharing the good news. We should also make disciples. We should teach them everything that Jesus taught us. And more importantly, we should make disciples who eventually will also make more disciples for our Lord. This is what the apostles did. After Jesus taught them everything, they went out into different places, preaching and teaching to as many people. These people eventually became disciples of Jesus Christ as well. Prioritize making disciples of all men and women to the ends of the earth. And the fourth and last point is all about healing. The crowd followed Jesus to be healed of their diseases, and those who were troubled with unclean spirits were cured. And all the crowd sought to touch him, for power came forth from him and healed them all. Jesus came to heal. And some of us are gifted by God and we are able to heal the physical sickness or ailments of others. But to most of us, what does healing mean? Healing may simply mean listening to a friend who is grieving, who is experiencing troubles. Healing may mean reconciling with a friend. Healing may be forgiving others. Healing may be offering whatever small thing that you have to others who are in need. Healing may refer to randomly helping a stranger. God doesn't want any part of his body to be in pain or to be sick. And we are all part of that body, the body of God, through the church. Let's allow ourselves to be a source of healing to others. For us to be effective disciples and followers of Jesus Christ, always remember these four things: praying, sharing the good news, making disciples, and healing the world. If you were blessed by today's episode, why don't you like it, share it to your friends, tag their name in the comment section below, and help us to be a pathway of hope to others. God bless your week.